John here from Random Truth Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Bruni Model 92 8mm blank firer. Now then, the gun itself comes in a nice plastic box. It's very well made. It's nice and solid. On the box itself, you have the label there, which I chose to keep on. You have the BBM logo on there. Nothing on that side. Made in Italy. You can see that. Yeah, there you have a Made in Italy sticker. Nothing on the bottom, well, apart from the hinge. And on the top you have a hole for a padlock or wire lock. You have the hinges on the front. Let's get into the box. Ooh. Right then. Let's get in. The box itself is foam padded. It's got foam inserts in your side. Now then, one thing I recommend doing is getting double-sided tape or something similar to stick on the back of it, because they come off really easily. Put that back in there. Here we have the gun itself. It is not loaded. I've checked it, that's why it cut back. When you first get the gun, it will come in like a plastic wrap, and it goes around the gun. Well, at least it did where I bought it from. I don't know at your local sporting shop. Magazine here. You have a loading indicator on the front of how many rounds are in the gun itself. And at the top of the magazine, we have obviously the spring and feeder. Over time it will get stained and worn. So I've only had this since Saturday, which was 4 days ago. And it's already getting stained and worn because I put almost 40 rounds through it now. Right then, let's move on to the gun itself. The gun itself is orange because I live in the UK, and it is against the law to have a blank firing weapon that is not in orange colour or anything like that. Also, most BB guns nowadays have to be in orange or a bright colour of some kind. Unless you have a UCARA license, which is you can get by skirmishing, which is like paintball but with airsoft. Now the barrel itself is completely blocked off. Probably better if I show you this way. If you can see down the barrel, yep, there we go. You can see a metal rod down the end of the barrel. That is to stop it from being converted into a live firing gun. Now then, let's close that back up. The trigger itself is single action and double action. There's single action there when the slide is blown back, and double action is when a round is in the chamber, and when the slide blows back, it will cock the hammer back, and then it will be converted back into single action. Now then, confirming this is the Beretta 92FF, there is a slide safety. Fully working, it completely stopped the trigger from working. Now then, on the frame of the gun itself, actually on the slide we have some marking. We've got the BBM logo there again. And on there we had the Bruni Mod 92, caliber 8mm, made in Italy. And on the frame we have the takedown lever, the slide release catch, the trigger, and also the magazine release. The grips itself are plastic. Everything else on the gun is metal, including all working components, otherwise it would snap. And on the bottom, I'm not sure whether that's metal. Nope, it's plastic. A little hole there for a lanyard of some kind. So if you drop the gun, it will not. You won't lose it or anything like that. That is basically the gun itself. You'll see some shooting videos in a second. Me shooting it. Oh yeah, and also in the box we have a little cleaning rod. What else? Yeah, and we also have a set of instructions. Take a quick look at the instruction. Got the Bruni mod, gauge 8mm, 9mm, blank cartridge, operating instruction, loading and firing, security, cleaning, notes, everything else, warning. Put that there. Now then, what the gun fires is a 8mm blank round. Now then, for those of you that haven't shot before, a blank round is a real round that just doesn't have the bullet on the end. Basically, instead of the bullet, we have wadding on the front, but on the wadding does not get shot out because of the barrel being blocked off. If you see, that's a bent round, because you can see by the centre fire pin. That's one that's been fired. Now, I have used this quite a lot, so because it's fun to make loud noises. On there, I've only got 5 rounds left, which I'll probably use tomorrow or something. Yeah, and that's basically it, guys. Now then, feel free to look at the shooting videos. My opinion on the gun. If it is brilliant, but I've got one problem with it. When the last round is fired, the slide lock does not lock back for me. Now then, I thought for a while, because I've got a habit of shooting with my thumb on the slide lock, I thought it would cover that, but when I got myself out of that habit, it seemed to not lock back at all, which is quite strange. So this has been my review on the Bruni 8mm, blank firer. I hope you guys go out and get one. They're really good fun to use. Useful training your gun dog if you live in Wales like me or anything like that, or just for blatantly just for a bit of fun, scaring your neighbours. Don't actually do that, but yeah. Right, okay. This has been Random Truth Review on the Bruni 8mm blank firer. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay, ready? Ready?